All right, we are in the Summer Shores tournament. So we're in the weekend round in the Ricky division. I think this is the only account that I played. I practiced a little bit at the beginning of the week with my auto account, but didn't play the didn't have time to play the opening round. Let's get a charger here. Might as well start charging some stuff, because you know that it's all dead. All right. Let's get my calculator working. It's like, hey, dude, there's an app out there. My buddy Dale Appleby's coming out with an app that you can use. Very much like the... I'm not sure what... It sounded to me like there was a few things that it did different. Like it gave you a little bit more information, but I haven't been able to use it yet. All right, where are we? Where are we? There's one person that hasn't started yet. 25. $14, 25, and 14. There was somebody that came in with seems like a 16 in their qualifier. So there's some scores out there. I picked up 2 and dropped 1. I think that's what I did. All right, here we go. You always got to get yourself ready to play. So sometimes you're ready to play early, and sometimes you're like, man, I really ain't feeling it. I got my hopes on it. They're the Oasis holes, so I have no idea what's going to be up at the top. I mean, that 16 kind of threw me off because most people are... I think most of the stuff in the brackets has been like minus 13, minus 14, but it's possible to get... There's a lot of stuff out there on the course, so I'm going for... I think I'm going for 28 plus. We'll just see where that gets me. I mean, it really 30 plus, but just picking up a couple 28 plus, I think that's the deal. A couple on each side. Let's see how it works out for us. All right. Now in practice, I was doing a max overpower hook shot in my auto account, but I'm going straight forward here. We'll have to see which way the wind's blowing. The wind is going to determine the deal, and that wind works for us. So hole number 1. Now let's make sure we bring the right stuff. And I think some of these bags I was mixing up. I think pretty much here we're just looking at the extra mile and the Hornet. Maybe the Rapier. I'm bringing that ball right there. Now, a topspin boost ball wouldn't be a bad idea. Because in order to miss the sand on the left-hand side down there, you gotta kind of ride out in the rough a little ways. I think I do have some topspin ones. We'll see what it looks like out there. I'd rather not waste one of those if I can help it. But if I was going to take one out, that one might not be bad. Now on the second shot, it's plus 15 to the cup. And I should be in Hornet, mid-Hornet. Let me go get my cheat sheet. Let's walk over to my desk and get my cheat sheet. Get all of my club numbers. Now we're almost ready. Now you're getting the pre-show stuff, right? Walking around, getting ready. This is all the shit it takes to get ready to play a tournament, or do you just sit down and start playing? Thor's Hammer, and I had a Horizon. I got new Horizon numbers. Let me write these down on my notes So with a 3 Powerball, my horizon is 2.2 plus 1, 2.6 minus 1, 3. And with a 5 Powerball, it is 2.1 plus 1, 2.4, 2.8. All right. I have shit all the way around me. We are 5 minutes in and we're ready to roll. All right. Do I really want to take that? No. Let's just go play it. We could go practice it, but we're not going to do that. We're just going to go play and have some fun and see where we end up. Probably like the average person out there, I got a couple of practice rounds. A little bit of practice and just going to go play it and see if we can... the goal number 1, starting out before we walk into the course, goal number 1 is to get minimum score. And so if I find myself in some trouble on any hole, I'm going to make this promise to myself. If I find myself in trouble on any hole when I get out there, I'm just going to recover. I'm just going to get on the green. There are some holes in here that you can do some rough bumps with your Nirvana, but you really got to have a lot of faith. All right, here we go. Hole number 1. 1.1 times whatever the wind is, divided by 2.1. On the drive, 15% to the cup. If in Hornet, I'm in mid club, which is 1.3, or I'm in min club, which is 1.9 per ring. Write that down. All of the stuff that it takes to do a tournament. Here we go. TK5, let's roll. We are live. We have stepped out onto the course. Here we go. Let's get some enthusiasm. I timed out the other day in the opening round too. I was trying to... I don't know what I was doing. .57 rings. That'll put me in the sand, and if it doesn't, I have very little shot because I don't think it's going to hit that area fast enough, and it'll just put me in the sand. A little teeny bit slower, and I could have stopped right there, and quite a bit faster, and I would have blown through the sand. All right, this is where I was talking about. I'm going to make the promise to myself. I'm not going to go for the rough bump, but I'm going to go for the rough bump. So, shot to the cup is 1.15 times whatever the wind is, divided by wherever I'm at in my Spitfire, which is probably, shit, it's got to be like mid-club. There's max. There's max. There's mid. I'm at 3/4. I'm still in 2 per ring. .4 divided by 2 is 2 rings. When I hit it on that time by, every time I hit it that far off. Every time. It curves right there, so if you're on the arc to the left and to the right, the arc is taking you off the rough and putting you in the sand. But that was especially for not having pulled into the sand. All right, I got to start the round off with a recovery shot. I had a big speech about playing minimum score, and this is 77 yourself. You go out there and you just continue to go for it in the tournaments instead of playing the one-on-one in the hole. Go to the next one. Maybe my opponent will make it and save me. Now I'll have to save myself. That will miss. A perfect and maybe a 1 or 2 ring great to the left would have made it. Nothing on the right. Nothing. Dropped the first hole in the tournament. Look at that. Now I'm going to have to storm back. Now I'm going to have to bring out the skills. I woke up on this fine Sunday morning and played around for a bit. Red. Hole number 2. What is hole number 2? All right. Is that really hole number 2? That's another APOC Kingmaker. APOC Kingmaker. Let's make sure we have a bot. And I think it's APOC Kingmaker Sniper. APOC. I'm going to be in mid sniper. Doing a rough bump. They're bringing out a Kingmaker. Let's take a major one, just because. Just because. Let me see here what my options are. I think I'm going to take one of these to try and make up for what I just lost on that first hole. I only use these in rare occasions, but let's go out and get her done with that. Make sure I got the right bag. Got the right bag. Pulling back to the plus 10 mark. 3 backspin, 3 right hand side spin, plus 10 on the drive. Whatever the wind is, if I can get an opponent. Let's go get him. I'll probably just like struggle on the front. I feel like that's where I'm at. Okay, first let's put spin. 3 and 3. Going back to the plus 10. 3, 5. 2.56 rings. Lean just a little. Just to put me back in the center of the fairway. Right, next shot. Plus 10 to the cup. 1.1 times whatever the wind is divided by I'm going to do the wind because I'm in mid sniper and I'm doing a 10%. So that means it's just 1-to-1, whatever the wind is. whatever the wind is and hit it perfect. 4.5 backspin and a quarter left-hand side spin. There's 4.5 and a sliver. Three. One, two, three. Hitting it dead center perfect. Didn't pull enough. Should have added on like plus 0.2. Plus 0.2. 10% plus 0.2. All right. So it's 1 to 1 plus 0.2. Taking it with the Nirvana. It's 2-3. That same equation. Not sure how many rings he moved it, but I would have moved it 1 1/4. Loose. In the hole. All right. I increased my odds by bringing out a precision ball, but was off trajectory. Now, it's not a trajectory ball. I guess it's just precision. Damn it! They started selling trajectory balls, man. The precision balls will be the thing of yesterday. It's a draw. Alright, we're doing some crazy shit on this next hole as well. So, Grizzly Navigator. I think I have a ball that I can bring on this hole as well. I have one of these. And on this hole, I'm doing a Navigator. I'm at max club. Plus 10 minus 1. So it's 1.1 times whatever the wind is divided by 0.9 minus 0.1. 2 backspin, 1 left side spin. And I think I can do a sliver of left-hand side spin. But the 2 backspin I think is pretty firm. Pretty firm. Alright, here we go. Let's get a hole in one. Let's see if we can hit this right and get her done. Grizzly. Put the wind in first. Set up the spin. Hit perfect. Go into hole. If I can get an opponent. Here we go. I go first because I'm sure that's a replay. TD goes first. Wow. Amazing. I got a 3-3. We got a headwind. hits perfect. I did the bounce over. Here we go. All right, wind first. 2.44 rings. 2 backspin, just a sliver. .44 rings. There's 1, 2, 4, 4. Oh, man, am I glad I had a perfect ball on, because I would have hit that one great. Woo! In the hole! And I took off the .1 because of the headwind, and I'm glad I did, because if I hadn't taken it off, I would have missed it. Excellent, excellent. All right, we made up. That's not good. We did make up for me dinking around on hole number 1, but we gotta. If we want to be up at the top, we gotta hang on to everything we pick up. We can't drop any shots off my own score. So it's early, but it's going to be late here very, very shortly. Hole number 4. What is hole number 4? All right. I haven't been in the right spot. I've been where I need to be, or I haven't been. I'm coming down here with a Gardenia. I tried the upper spot. I really would just like to hit to the middle and go at the deal. And I was bringing a 4-power ball just to make sure that I got into the range where I could do the rough bump. Because you really got to get all the way down there to do the rough bump with like a 3-power ball. But I caught the slide, and I caught the really, really, really bad slide last time, and I was glad I brought out a bigger ball, because it helped me recover a little. That ball right there will work, because I think I got this hole if I hit it perfect into the cup, and we're actually in the spot where we can do the rough bump. So let's think about my bag here. I'm taking a Thor's hammer. I'm taking a Guardian. I think if you really get up into that spot up there, you can hit it with a sniper. But why mess around? And a Guardian. Let me write some Guardian numbers down here. It's 1.1, but let me look here real quick. If I brought out a 4-power ball with a Guardian, page will reset. Page always resets. Wind chart, level 9 Guardian with a power 4 ball. At max, it's 1.0. 1.0 per ring. I'm going to practice this hole once, because this is a hole right here. This is a great, great opportunity. Let's look at that hole one more time. Par 4, but we have a great opportunity to pick up an eagle here. It is a difficult eagle, but we do have a great opportunity to pick it up. I really like to know the numbers to the cup. I'm just going to play it. I'll just play it. I'll play it. I'm advocating that we shouldn't be able to practice during the week. We should have our numbers down right now. Okay, on the drive, I'm pulling back to the +10 mark. 3 topspin. That was if I was laying it up. topspin, 1 left-hand side spin, 1.6 per ring. So 1.1 times whatever the wind is divided by 1.6. Let's go. Let's roll. My opponent goes first. Patrick. 3-2 tailwind. You can do this with a katana. You can get, if you're doing the bounce, especially if you're just trying to do the bounce over, but if you're trying to get over into the spot where you can do the rough bump, you got to have the right stuff. And you got to be in the right spot. Like my opponent's up at the top. So up at the top is actually really nice, but it's distance-wise, it's really short. All right, 2.3, 1.58 rings. Going back to the plus 10 mark. There's 3 rings off. 2, 3, 1.58 rings. 1.58 exactly. Isn't it perfect? Now let's see if I can avoid the hard slide. If I catch the hard slide, I'm in big trouble. I caught the hard slide. I'm in big trouble. I can recover with a Nirvana. There still is a second bounce rough bump with it though. See if my opponent can get her done. Close. Close. You're a lot closer than I might be. Let's see what I got here. Okay, there's max. There's mid. I'm at the 3/4 mark. 2.1. 1 1/4 rings. One and a quarter, man. That is so tight. I usually like to give myself a little bit more room than that. Isn't it perfect? There wasn't much of a shot. I couldn't get my tail. You can't get close enough to get. It needs just a titch more topspin. Topspin boost ball would have been good there just in case you overshot it, and then you'd have recovery. But I don't think they make topspin boost precision balls. In the hole. All right. We recovered. We weren't in the good spot. It's been 50-50 there. I've been in the good spot 50% of the time, but I've been a little short when I've been in the good spot. When I'm going for that extra distance, I've been in the shit. What's up, puppies? What's up, missus? Hole number 5. What do we have in store for us for hole number 5?
A ball and a club.
A ball and a club. We have the fish hole, and I have not figured this out. It is 7 backspin and 1 left-hand side spin. And I'm doing...
I even go trim Buster's pee-pee hairs. Come on, buddy.
Was that TMI?
TMI. Buster, cookie.
All right, we're taking a Guardian. Guardian! And I think... let's see which way the wind's blowing. Gotta go all the way back. All the way back. And that wind works. Let's see right here if I have a bag with a Guardian. I do have a bag with a Guardian. And I think I can get this done. I think I can get it done with the Navigator. I think I can. I think I can. 7 backspin, 1 left-hand side spin. Plus 1 to 1. Let's roll. I don't like this pin placement as much as the old pin placement. I have not. I don't think I've sank a hole in one this week. I haven't been able to find the spot, and I've stopped several times and shanked this hole just to practice it. Since we don't get shootouts anymore. I really liked having, if you didn't like the shootouts, you could just forfeit them. But I really did like having the opportunity that every time we went out on the course, we had an opportunity to win a chest. I don't think it was that hard of a deal to have enough, because the way the tournaments used to be is you would pay the entry fee and you had to pay the hole fee. My opponent's using a lot less backspin. They're using like 2 backspin. Let's see if we can get her done. .4 rings. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1 left-hand side spin. I have no idea. I just want to see what it does. There's 4, 4. I think I was adding on 10%. So I'm going to split the difference. Isn't it perfect? There's no break to the cup at all from that spot. My ball guide said there wasn't going to be. Well, my ball guide wasn't reading true, so that might be the farthest away I've been all week. I did actually miss that rough and came through there, but I had so much backspin that when I hit the fairway strip below it, it just backspin and hopped onto the fringe. In the hole. This is an old green. If you're on the other side of this green, you can't make the putt. I mean, you can't even max overpower it and hit the putt. You can't get to it. I might have missed that. It broke to the right as it was going down the hill. Excellent. I didn't miss a putt. I haven't missed I knock on wood. Jeez, like don't even say that out loud. We're behind Happy Gilmore. We got that going for us. Hole number 6. And that fish hole is usually a hole I'm like looking forward to getting to. I'm trying to head out into this zone and then come at it with a horizon. Need a horizon in my bag. Hole number 6. Plus 21 mark. APOC. Zerk. On left. Orange. Horizon. 1.9 with a power 5 ball. Zerk. Plus 0 to the cup. Plus 10 on the drive. Divided by... Let's see if my Zerk... Let's check out my Berserker here. Come on, it'll flip pages. There we go. Berserker, level 6 with a power 5 ball. 1.3 per ring on the drive. Let's see if I have a bag set up. I don't think I have a bag with a Zerk and a horizon. I do. We just need a Berserker. If we need anything other than that, we will just have to make the rest of that stuff work. And I think I did 4 topspin, and it was like right there. And I'm setting it a little bit different than I did on my notes. On my notes, I was doing a max curl shot, a blind max curl shot. But I decided to do a mid curl. Since I have my trusty dusty lines down there, I'm going to pull to my black line, I believe. Ball touching black line, left. Four topspin. I'm going to put on like 3.5. 3.5, 2.96 rings. Let's say 3. Pull to the black line and curl. And I hit it. I'm going to end up in the rough. I hit it 2 rings great to the right. I might mess right here. It's going to run out. Whew. Man, I'm lucky it bled out. That was close, but I am in a perfect spot. Okay, horizon is 1.9 plus 0 to the cup, so it's the wind divided by 1.9. Let's see if we can get her in the hole. And you're all probably out there like, dude, we add on wind on this. We take wind off, or it needs to be 0.2. Probably. I wouldn't doubt it. I wouldn't doubt it for a second. My opponent did the bounce that he bounced that he bounced. This is the bounce that he bounced that he bounced hole. Alright, here we go. The wind. 4.6, 2.42 rings. I'm going to just do 2.5. Two and a half. Isn't it perfect? Ending up short of the hole. It does have a long ways to run there. Need to put the ball guide through the cup. I think I ran the ball guide right to the cup. And you can see where the pin is now versus where it was before. Like where it was before, their ball guide was pointing kind of like straight at it. And now it's, since they dropped it down on that green to the right, you really don't have a shot at it on the old side. And you take a big risk of having that happen, like you're trying to pinch the distance. So if you're going to hit that shot over there, bring a ball with lots of side spin. Lots of side spin. All right. We're doing the dangerous shot, but we're having fun doing these rough bumps with Horizon. I think there's at least one more. I think there's at least one more rough bump. There's a bunch of rough bumps in this. There is a rough bump on the next one with a sniper. In the hole. Eagle. It's a draw. All right. What do we got? We're on hole number 7. Sniper, Kingmaker. Let's see. Let's first of all, let's see what the wind is. We got headwind. This is the par 3. It's a sniper. Let me grab my bag really quick. It's any bag with a sniper. What ball was I using? I was using a Kingmaker, I believe. I hit this the other day. Bring in a Kingmaker. And I don't have many of those balls left. Just bring a Kingmaker. And a sniper. Alright, rough bump, max. 1.15 times the wind divided by 1. Sitting here doing math, trying to work out an equation. So my shot to the cup is I'm going to do 15% times the wind divided by 1, playing max club. I was thinking about adding on 1 plus 0.1. Here we roll. Here we go. I did find a spot that works better. Like I was trying to get the ball, if there's a spot that's centered up, but I had to move it back to the, let's put the wind in, 3.6, 4.24 rings. So I was trying to be centered up in here, but I had to move it back into this area. .24 rings. There's 4, 2, 4. Hitting it perfect. Get in the hole. Get in. I needed to pull it just a little more. I added on +1 with the headwind. I should have added on like +2. There's a little ridge right there by it, and it was going so slow when it hit that it kind of broke off to the left, but I think my speed was a little bad, and I probably could have added on 0.1 more and it would have been great. El Perfecto. But that spot down there where I was at, where I was like 1 ring off of that transition, if you try to be centered down there, it takes a weird bounce out of that area. It's down on the bottom of that bowl, and for some reason it doesn't like that bounce, but if you move it to that other spot, it bounces clean out of that rough. Clean. So my opponent is in the spot where it takes the bounce, so hopefully they hit it perfect, and we'll see. We'll see if they do. They hit it perfect. We'll see if it takes that bounce that I'm talking about. I don't think they pulled it right. They didn't hit the spot they were aiming towards. Close. No cigar. Alright, what's the next hole? Thor's Hammer, pulling it back to the +10 mark. I know this hole. I was playing with a Titan. I was doing 1.7 per ring. Red line of curl. Plus 10% on the drive. 1.1 times whatever the wind is divided by 1.7. Second shot's with a Hornet. I'm doing a rough bump, 3 top spin. I'm doing whatever the wind is, plus 0.2. Let's see which way the wind's blowing. Whatever the wind is, plus 0.2 with a Hornet at 1 per ring. I'm at max club. I'm not sure I'm at max club, but I'm playing max club. No, I'm playing wherever I'm at in my Hornet, plus 0.2. Let's go look at that hole. Hole number 8. Make sure it's the hole. We got a great opportunity for eagle here. Alright. I've looked at it. I've decided. Let's pick a bag. We need that Thor's Hammer bag. We need a Hornet. If I need any of the rest of that shit, I deserve what I got. We're playing with a Kingmaker. Kingmaker. It's no king of balls, but it's close.
I'm not going to make that joke.
And my wife says she's not going to touch that with a 10-foot pole. I'm spinning. If I can find an opponent. Come on. Come on. I shot a video with Dunner the other day, and it was a silent video. I posted it anyways. I was retroing everybody, so like putting you back into the early 1900s where we had silent movies. You could watch it. I went back and actually watched it to see the shots because there were several shots that were in that I made, and I went back to see what I did. And I've had a hit. This hole has been hit or miss. I've actually made this hole this week, but I've also ended up in the rough quite a bit, like half the time. I have no idea why. Because I'm playing with the Thor's Hammer, and I don't think I'm putting enough curl on it. It doesn't have that much curl. So it probably needs to be max curl. My opponent hit right out to the good spot and then rolled right through it and ended up in the sand. The sand! 3.6. 2.3 rings. Alright. I'm going to put all of it on there. Pulling back to the plus 10 mark. Right at that. 2.32 rings. .232. What does max curl look like? Part of the problem is I keep hitting that drive shot and I keep hitting it to the right instead of perfect, and not getting out to the area. And that was if I hit it perfect was too much curl. I damn near clipped that rough. To the black line was right. It was right. All right, second shot. Rough bump. 1 per ring, wherever I'm at in my rings, plus 0.2. 3 topspin. Nice shot. Nice shot. All right, let's see if we can duplicate it. Okay, I want to be a couple rings in. Let's see if I can get my spin to work from there. I can't. Where am I at in my club? I'm in like min. So 2.6 divided by 1.9 is 145616. Isn't it perfect? I can't believe I got that off in time. Woo! In the hole! That's what I'm talking about right there. Picking up the eagle. Finally picked one up. Jeez. Had to wait till the end. I still got one hole left, so let's go get the Albie on this last hole. Let's get the Albie. We need to come in with a 14. If I want to get my 28 and help myself out, I need an Albie right here. Right here, right now. It's the wind. Right. Now I'm trying to get over to the other side in this kind of wind. In any kind of headwind without a topspin. The deal is you can't even make the island. It doesn't have anything to do about getting over. You can't make the island. But with any kind of tailwind, we can make the island over here. And then my second shot, I'm actually still working on my second shot. I'm in mid Goliath, so I have that worked out, and it's 2 per ring. Let's make sure. I'm going to bring out a power 5 ball. So let's make sure that my Goliath, let's check the numbers. Let's verify them and write them on my notes. Clubs. Long iron. It'll reset. It always does. Goliath, level 9. Power 5 ball. Max 1.7 per ring. Mid is 2.0. If I get to the right spot out there, let me write those numbers down. It's 1.7, 2.0, plus 0.1, 2.5 plus 1, 2.5 plus 0.1. Alright, so it's 2 plus 0.1. Alright. Hey, let's not practice. I don't need to practice. I just need to go get her done. But what I do need to do is go make sure I have a bag. I set up with an extra mile, and I'm gonna regret if I end up on the island. I'm gonna regret bringing that sniper. So I think I'm gonna bring this bag right here. And if that's the way it works out, that's the way it works out. I'm gonna bring a Berserker. Let's see if we can get an Albie right here, right now. So on the drive, max curl, extra mile, APOC. I was thinking about using an APOC, but I went with the extra mile because of the curl. Zerk. 6 top spin. 2 right hand side spin. Plus 10 on the drive. 1.1 times whatever the wind is divided by 2.1. It's probably 2. It probably is. Let's see if my opponent is going for the I'm going to get on in 3, or if they're going to go for the island. Or if they're going to play it all. They finally decided to play. They're going for the island. Now they adjusted for the wind. I don't really like that because the wind is blowing them right to that edge, and it's gonna blow them harder. So if they're doing max overpower, there's a good chance that they're going to clip the rough, or actually overshoot it. Man, that's close. That's close. But you got a shot. You got a shot. You do. You got a shot through the trees. My buddy Dunner likes the shot through the trees. There's 3. There's 6 topspin. Aiming to the second cut of the rough for 2 rings. One ring great to the right. That shouldn't kill me, but it'll all be about the second bounce in the rough. Good, goodly. That's the spot right there. That spot will work. That dog will hunt right there. Big Goliath. And I don't have, like, am I doing anything extra to the cup? I don't have anything like that. I just have where I'm at. I was still working the shot to the cup. It seemed like I needed to add on a little. Times whatever the wind is, divided by 2.0 plus 0.1. Times 2 divided by 2. All right, I was working on my equation. I am going to add on a little to the wind. I'm going to add on 10 times the wind divided by 2 plus 0.1. Let's hit this perfect. Let's make sure we're in mid-club. There's max. There's min. And I'm eking towards min. There's mid. Kind of like in between, but I'm going to play my mid number. .9, 1.69 rings. There's 1, 5, 1, 7. And I hit it 1 ring great to the left. That doesn't help me at all. That was close. I think that would have just been close right to the cup. Plus 0 to cup. Or plus 10. Plus 10 to the cup. Plus 10% divided by 2 plus 0.1. All right, not perfect, that cost me. I think I actually could have gotten to my 14 if I'd hit that perfect. That was right there. With the Goliath, like thinking about the distance on the rings at distance, the rings are a lot bigger, so when you come out and you're that close, that's 1 ring. I hit a 1 ring. Alright, that is not the round I was looking for. I think you need a 14 in order. I think anything with a 28, I don't think I can win with a 28, but I think I could be in the top 5 with a 28 and have a shot at a banner. Maybe, I don't know. There might be a lot of people up at the top that picked up more, but we will see on the back nine. I'm going to have to pick it up on the back nine and really go at it. Thanks for watching, and I will see you on the next one.